All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Today we're going to be talking Tesla Model S Plaid. Now, there are a lot of people out there that want to own this car, but basically I think a lot of people are stuck at the price. And new owners of this car, people are looking for this car, deciding on whether they want to purchase or not. They have a lot of decisions to make. But the first hurdle, folks, is going to be people getting over the price. And when I say people getting over the price, I mean you as a buyer, you're going to be determining whether or not this is a car that you actually want to pursue because we can see the pricing. What I don't think you should do is get caught up too much on what other people paid at some point and how you see these videos of people posting, saying, oh, I lost 80,000, I lost 70,000. I'll say this about the price of the car. The current pricing of the car, this car as it sits right now, my car sits brand new. I think it's $89,999, so basically 90,000. There's a link in the description where you can get $1,000 off. Plus, it also is stacked against any incentives that you have as far as like inventory. So that's the first step to help you with the price. Use my link. You get $1,000, and you can also apply that to anything in the inventory or order brand new. So as far as the price goes, though, the current pricing as this car sits is roughly it's $90,000 with the exact options I have, which is none. I have the Tempest wheels, I have the dark interior, and this is the stealth gray, which is the basically free color, if you will. So this is what you're going to get for that price. So if you decide to do upgrades, you can still apply discounts and everything with the link. Just navigate the space and get the color combination you want, and you'll pay the price that you pay. But starting off, folks, this car is $90,000. $90,000. So right there, that bumps a lot of people out of the getting this car. Because say what you will about people who buy the car, there's a lot of people who say, oh, it's not worth it and everything. But say what you will about the car or the pricing. That pricing is what's knocking a lot of people out. They just don't want to pay the money, or they can't afford to pay the money for it. So, but it's up to you to determine if this is a car you want. And if you are here on this video, you actually are interested in looking at a Model S and you've gotten past the pricing point. Now, as I was showing you the interior there, this is just to differentiate, there are two kinds of 24s. I have the latest version because I have those sport seats. It has the upgraded interior, and that's really the only difference I've seen from the previous generation 24, which was before April. The cars built before April have the seats from the last generation, and this newer generation built after April or going forward have the newer sports interior, which by the way is extremely comfortable. So after you get over the price, you're looking at a wonderful sedan, which is a luxury vehicle. Some people try to imply that this vehicle is not luxurious, but this is a Model S Plaid. You're not just looking at a Model S. And when you're looking at a Model S Plaid, yeah, it mirrors the Model S in every bit of the word. It's still a Model S, meaning you get lots of trunk room. Like the Tesla says, you can put a full bike in here, and I believe them. I have a bike. I can probably fit it in there. It's lots of storage under this bottom portion here. Lots of storage. And I have stacked this car up and went grocery shopping and then took it out for some spirited driving. It's just there. So if you want a hot hatch sedan and you're looking at the Model S as an option, this is probably the best hot hatch sedan that's offering what Tesla put together as a performance sedan. I mean, this car is absolutely phenomenal to drive. And this is my daily driver, if you don't know. My weekend car is a 2024 Corvette E-Ray. And then my other grocery getter is the 2024 Model Y that you guys see on the channel. But the pricing and then the storage, let's move from price, but storage and everything, like this hot hatch sedan has a lot of room, even though it's a car this size. If it was a regular car with like a trunk area, I don't think you'd have this much capacity in the back or that much capacity in the back, but it still would be close. But this hot hatch style is what a lot of people like. So if you don't want to get the Model Y or the Model 3, this is a bigger sedan than the Model 3 by a long shot, folks. Trust me when I tell you. I own two Model 3s, and they are nice, but they don't stand to the room of, they don't sit next to this car at all when it comes to room, leg room, rear passengers. Rear passenger seating in here is absolutely great, and you will in fact be able to fit a lot of people in this car, and people that are just not short, vertically challenged, tall people. I've sat in the back of my car before, and there's a lot of room in this car. So I think if you're looking at a Model S Plaid, I would recommend going with the 19-inch Tempest wheels. You get what you want. I don't think the wheels that Tesla sells are worth $4,500 because there's aftermarket wheels you can do if you just want to customize the wheels. But I actually like this stealthy look right here because a lot of people don't think this is a Plaid. They just don't think so. They think it's a regular Model S. And then some people, I've actually had some people stop and say, "Oh, I see that badge on the back." I'm like, "Yeah," and like, "Yeah, that's one of the Plaids." I was like, "Yeah, it is." But yeah, I think if you're looking for a hot hatch sedan with a luxury interior, also, this interior has Alcantara all the way through, and it has got leather through, and the seating is comfortable. Everything about this car for a family sedan, folks. Just think about that for a second. You can get this car for if you go pre-owned, like you can buy them pre-owned through Tesla or buy pre-owned whatever year you want to get. If you get a Plaid from a 2022 forward, I think it's a 2021 or 2020 forward, whenever they did the refresh, I think it was in 2020, you're going to get the same power. But this interior, like I was saying, is through and through. It's got carbon fiber. It's just a luxury car on the inside. Regardless of what you might hear from people, this is a luxury car in the interior. You got that big 17-inch screen. Again, these seats are super comfortable, and it's just a win as far as you getting a kind of an all-in-one. Like if you want a car that is family oriented, a good size, very comfortable to drive, and one of the most important things I think people are looking at for Teslas is not paying for gas. I don't know how much I've saved in gas, but I'm sure I've saved so far. Tesla's way that they calculate savings in gas, I think it's wrong. Because if you take the same type of car, same type of sedan, and you look at it with what gas prices are, let's just say $3.50 a gallon, for a car this size, what if it has a 19-gallon tank? You're going to spend between $50 or $50, maybe $60, I don't know. And some people have to do that. If you're commuting, you might have to do that once a week. And in a month's time, you could spend $300 on gas. I haven't even spent just a little over $100 on charging my other Tesla for 1 year. This car right here, I'm sure I've saved, especially by the way I drive with all the power the Plaid has, I'm sure I've saved at least $500 in the last 2 months of ownership. I'm telling you, Tesla's way of saving in the app, it's not calculating properly. But anyway, man, if you're in the market for a Model S Plaid, just wanted to talk about some reasons in this video why, it's a hot item. And I think if you can get past the price, if you can afford to buy this car, I would recommend this over plenty of other luxury sedans, because you're getting a performance sedan. You're getting a performance sedan, and then you're also getting no gas at the pump. You're saving by plugging up at your house or supercharging if you want to sometimes on a trip. But overall, the styling on this car, everything about this car, I really like it. It's very comfortable, very fast, obviously. But the Tesla software is up to date. It's on par. So if you're thinking about getting a Tesla, hit the link in the description. Use my link. You'll get $1,000 off your brand new Tesla plus any incentives and inventory if you go that route. Take care.